Hello, my friends, and good morning. Hope you're all doing well out there. So last night, Elon Musk went on Sean Hannity, first to celebrate SpaceX bringing back the astronauts from space, which is fine, no big deal there. But then they got to a part where Hannity was asking about all the hate and anger towards the Tesla brand and Elon Musk right now, where Elon Musk proceeded to play the victim and honestly try to manipulate us even further into not understanding why there's so much anger towards Elon Musk and his companies. And you know what? That really pushed my buttons a little bit. That really got under my skin. If you do follow me on Blue Sky, you could see last night I was a little bit frustrated about it. I mean, I didn't go too crazy, but I was a little bit frustrated by what was going on. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. Real quick before we do, make sure you check out the pinned comment. That's got a link to my Blue Sky if you want to follow me over there. It's got a link to our Discord community if you'd like to join us over there, and also last but not least, a link to channel memberships. Those are only $1.99 a month. They just help support the channel, because every once in a while, well, most of the time, I go off the fucking rails over here and YouTube says I'm not allowed to monetize that video. And hey, you know what? That's just the way it goes. But if you guys would like to support in that way, I would definitely appreciate it. On that note, I've seen quite a few super thanks come in over the last few videos, and I thank you guys for your support to the channel in that way also. So we got to get into this, and I just don't really know where to start. We could try to start at the beginning, I guess. I don't really know where it all started. I mean, what I do know is Elon Musk is one of those incel neckbeard dorks that women definitely would not fuck him, and then he ended up with a lot of money, and he's taking that out on everyone now. So Elon Musk, quite the fucking loser. But where did it start? I guess it starts when he bought X. Or Twitter. I don't know. I don't respect him enough to call it X. It's Twitter. But he bought Twitter and he turned it into a right-wing propaganda hate machine fueled by Nazis, and used that power, influence, and money to buy his way into Donald Trump's presidency, effectively making him the co-president of the United States of America. One of the biggest things here is, I think for a long time, Elon Musk had a lot of people fooled. We really thought, this includes me, thought that he was doing what he was doing back in the day for the greater good of civilization, you know, green energy, colonize Mars, all these things that we thought was for the betterment of people. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of people have come to terms with the fact that he just straight up fucking lied to us, and he was trying to get himself into a position of power, because as it turns out, Elon Musk is a fucking Nazi. And I don't say that because I just don't like him, because Elon Musk has demonstrated that he's a Nazi. He did the Nazi salute, remember, on Donald Trump's inauguration. Now listen. He did it twice so that we would make sure we saw what we saw. Now, Elon Musk is an awkward motherfucker. And look, you could almost make the case, I'm not defending anything, I'm saying if Elon Musk did a singular Nazi salute, you could almost make the case that he was an awkward fuck. He went to do some sort of gesture, his brain froze up, and he accidentally ended up doing the Nazi salute. Look, he's just an awkward dude, but he doubled down. He did it twice to make sure we saw that exact same thing. Since then, Elon Musk has went on to blame the working class of, I guess, Germany for the Holocaust by saying that Hitler never really killed people. It was just all the people doing their jobs, the people that were, it was us. He was saying it was us, my friends. The working class of apparently Germany is to blame for the Holocaust, according to Elon Musk. He has absolved Hitler of any responsibility in what was going on. I got a little sidetracked there because I'm fucking sick of Elon Musk. That's why. But anyways, so he gets into the government, buys his way into the co-presidency, starts this thing called the Department of Government Efficiency, where he is going to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse in the federal government. And since this is my third time trying to record this fucking video, because I'm not used to recording in the morning, I don't know, I'm still confused. I'm still all sleepy-eyed. I just woke up, my friends. I don't remember if I said it. We're all on board with everybody. Literally everybody is on board with us discovering waste, fraud, and abuse in the United States government and correcting that 100%. What we didn't know, I guess what we didn't see coming, was that Elon Musk considers things like waste, fraud, and abuse things to be like Medicare and Medicaid. He believes that's waste, fraud, and abuse. He believes that elderly 82-year-old men collecting their Social Security checks are waste, fraud, and abuse. And he even doubled down on that by going into that man's bank account and taking $5,000 after they had canceled his Social Security checks. Elon Musk believes that the veterans of America are military veterans, are combat veterans that are working in federal jobs now and doing a damn fine job. He believes our veterans are waste, fraud, and abuse. The list goes on and fucking on of all the people Elon Musk has fucked over since he has taken over this little department of government efficiency. And the problem is, there's so many goddamn gullible people out there that believe the bullshit that he's doing. My friends, I for one am sick to fucking death of looking at my own comment section and seeing people of the working class. People I know are truckers also. They know what we go through, right? They know what this lifestyle's like, and they're supporting Elon Musk firing their fellow working class brothers and sisters out here, not necessarily in trucking, but you get the fucking point, and they're cheering for it, all because Elon Musk did what Elon Musk has built his career on. He made a promise of something he's not going to deliver. Do you want to know what that fucking thing is? Elon Musk says with all the waste, fraud, and abuse he has found in the United States government, he is going to send a check of somewhere between $5,000 and $8,000 to every American. And for the gullible fucks out there, just the promise of it was enough. That's exactly how Tesla stock had its meteoric rise. The lie about something that was never going to be fucking delivered. To this day, that check has not only not been delivered, but they just stopped fucking talking about it. And you know what? Even if it was real, I am so goddamn disappointed in my fellow working class Americans that will sell ourselves out to Nazis and fascism for $5,000. That's all it takes? That's it? And you're sold? You're good with that? Okay. All right. Shit. And the list goes on and on of all the fucking things that Elon Musk has done to the American people. And that really grinds my fucking gears, because when I grew up in the country, I was warned my entire life about the immigrants coming to America to take our jobs. And we were pissed about it. Look, I'm not saying I agreed with it. I'm saying that's the way I was fucking raised, right? But then when an immigrant shows up in America and starts taking our jobs, the very same people that were terrified of it are now on board with it and fucking cheering for it, all right? And this is not an all-encompassing list of every fucked up bullshit thing Elon Musk has done to the American people. He's done it without presenting any evidence whatsoever. He's done it with demonstrating his complete lack of knowledge of how government works by making the false claim that 200-year-old and 300-year-olds were still being issued Social Security checks, because he didn't understand that whatever fucking year it was in the COBOL fucking database was a placeholder that means fucking nothing, and then went on to make that accusation. Went on and claimed he saved $8 billion, which happened to be like an $8 million contract that wasn't even fulfilled anyways. The world's richest man doesn't know the difference between million and billion unless it's his stock fucking plummeting and fucking up his bottom line, right? He has called us fucking parasites. Us, the working class. And the point is, of all of that, last night he was on Hannity. And after they discussed bringing back these astronauts, which fine, look, that's a good thing. I'll still never understand the MAGA dorks that ran to my own comment section last night to talk about how Elon Musk has done so much good for America. Look, he just brought back the astronauts. I will say, bringing back the astronauts was a good thing. I'm not going to say Elon Musk brought back the astronauts. Elon Musk SpaceX brought back the astronauts. fine. 100%. That does not excuse all the Nazi shit that Elon Musk has done, right? But Hannity started his commercial about what a great car Tesla is, and he doesn't understand why there's so much hate towards Elon Musk, to where Elon Musk started saying the absolute craziest shit. And you know what really bothered me about this? While I was listening to him, I'm human, my friends. I'm not whatever Elon Musk is. That dude's not fucking human. There's something fucking wrong with that guy. I'm human. I almost for a few seconds started to fall for it. I almost for a few seconds started to feel bad for him. As you could see that he was very upset about what was happening to him. Hear me out. Don't click off this fucking video, because I'm not done lighting this son of a bitch up. I promise you that. But I almost started to feel this like sympathy for him. Like, man, we have really went hard on this guy. We are making him feel really bad. And then I realized this is what him and Donald Trump do. It's manipulation all the fucking time. There are times, my friends, where I'll listen to Donald Trump talk and I'll be like, this actually fucking makes sense, right? And I start to realize how so many people fall into the trap of Donald Trump because they only listen to his words. They don't pay attention to his actions and what a fucking monster he is. They sit down and they just listen to the words, where Donald Trump does the same thing Elon Musk did last night, where he constantly plays the victim. Everybody's being mean to him, and that's just the way it is. But Elon Musk said, for one, he blamed the left, with no proof whatsoever of who is doing what to his dealerships. For the record, I do not condone violence. I have to say this shit for YouTube. I don't condone property damage, things like that. I 100% am on board with Elon Musk going bankrupt, though. I don't give a fuck. Financial ruin for Elon Musk. I support it 100%. Anyways, he went on to blame the left with no proof of anything done by the left. Then he said that he don't get it because he thought the left was the party of empathy, and he can't understand why they are doing the things that they are doing to him. Listen here, motherfucker. This is 100% if it is the left. Let's say it is, but it's not. I'm not blaming anyone. We don't know who it is. This is 100% empathy from the left. This is people caring about other people. This is people giving a fuck that you are trying to turn America into Nazi Germany. This is you trying to normalize Nazi bullshit, and you putting 83,000 veterans out of work, Elon Musk. This is people caring about other people. They don't think, and I can't speak for them, but they don't think it's right what you're doing to the American people. Empathy is not bowing down to the billionaire and falling in line and doing what you're told. It's seeing something wrong and doing something about it to make it right. You understand? You following? So I was greatly offended by that. These are, I don't know who's doing what. I have no fucking clue. I mean, they're Molotov cocktailing as fucking dealerships. I mean, I don't know who's doing it. I don't know them. If I were to guess on this, I would say that they're people that don't want to see you do what you're doing to America. All right. And also on that note, when you put people out of a job, Elon, you don't understand, but for most of working class America, our paycheck's all we got, right? We live paycheck to paycheck. So when you put people out of a job, what I'm trying to tell you is, when you put people in a position where they have nothing to lose, you don't get to act surprised when they act like they have nothing to lose. While you are making people homeless, there may be people out there that feel like 3 hots and a cot might be a good deal compared to the alternative. You know, after you accused a hardworking American of being waste, fraud, and abuse and causing them to lose everything so that you could get your tax breaks. Remember, that's all this is. This is to bridge that gap to the tax breaks that Elon Musk wants. While you put them out on their ass, they may feel like they have nothing left, right? And it got me kind of thinking about this a little bit last night. I don't know how to put this, but I am starting to think we may have had the perfect system in America not that long ago. And America is not perfect by any means, but what I mean is it was an agreement by the working class and our billionaire overlords where everybody just got to exist. Sure, they fucked us over sometimes, but we had an illusion of freedom not that long ago. It wasn't that long ago at all, right? Where our jobs were the one thing that kept our asses in line, right? We could go into work, we could live paycheck to paycheck, but we could at least have the illusion of freedom. We could choose our jobs, we could quit our job if we want, we could go find another job, we could get an education, we could learn a new skill, we could do all these fucking things, right? And maybe that would give us enough to afford to have our own house wherever we wanted. We could just buy ourselves a house, and we could fill our house with junk that kind of occupies our time. Video games, movies, TV, lots of food, things like that just occupy our time, and we go to work to pay for those things to put money back into the billionaires' pockets over and over and over, right? It's just a repeating process. And when you think about it, while it was happening, it was pretty sad, right? It's like all we're doing is living just to work. Well, now that you're finding that Elon Musk wants to put everyone out of a job and he wants to rob them blind, we're starting to see that system sucks more. Right? So they had this perfect system, the billionaires, that kept us in line, that kept us doing what we were supposed to do. And hell, it was working. And Elon Musk kind of showed up and fucked that all up for the billionaires now, didn't he? Now we're kind of like, we're not really sure we want to go along with your bullshit anymore. But I don't know what the point of that was, but I think it was kind of a thought in my head last night, like, wow, they really did have us in line and just being good citizens and just kind of doing our own thing and making sure we got ourselves up every day and went to work and tried to do our best and just live paycheck to paycheck. It was a perfect system for them, and Elon Musk has pushed it way too fucking far, hasn't he? So anyways, the point is he tried to blame everybody else but him, and he is 100% the problem in this. And I have no sympathy or empathy or whatever word he wants to use for a lunatic billionaire that is willing to sacrifice our lives and our livelihoods for his benefit. I do not fucking care if things go wrong for him. It doesn't matter to me in the least. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna fucking celebrate it. I won't fall for that shit again, Elon, where you get me to kind of feel a little bit bad for you for a little bit. That was the last time. It ain't gonna happen anymore. And if this ends in financial ruin for Elon Musk, I 100% support that. Fuck you, Elon. Oh, wait. I love you guys. Bye now.